Hello and welcome back to the FPL Tom YouTube channel. I know I was streaming about, well, probably about half an hour ago, but we're back. We're back for the deadline stream for match day 4. And as you can see, guys, we've been working incredibly hard for over probably, well, the past year, realistically. Like, yeah, it's been one of the goals for 2024. If we could do it today, it would be pretty immense. So if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's smash the like button. Let's push this stream out to as many people as we can. We had really good numbers for the last stream, but yeah, should be good. It looks like some frames are dropping. I don't know why that's happening. Yeah, but they're all good. I hope. We have Rabba Baba. He's in the chat. He says, "Hey, how's it going, man?" And we have George Kent, one of our channel members. I'm doing good, man. I hope you're doing good too. I hope you're doing very well as well. But yeah, do keep the questions coming in, guys. Anything you want to find out about your team or any team in general, just let me know. Let me know in the comments section. Hopefully this stream can go out to as many people as possible today. Like I said, we are trying to hit that 5k subscriber mark. Today could be the day. It could be the day if things start cooking. You're using the old projected goals and clean sheet odds, FYI. He updated it earlier today. Did he? Did he? Well, that's nice to know. Where did he update it? Let me go and check. Let's have a check of that. Let's have a check of that. While I'm doing that, keep your questions coming in. Let me know what your teams are looking like, any dilemmas. And of course, now that we're on the deadline stream, we do have... Oh, yeah, he has changed it, hasn't he? He's updated the final projections. He's lowered Spain slightly. He has lowered Spain slightly-ish. But the rest is pretty much the same. Probably a slight increase for Italy and Turkey as well. So, yeah. Valid. Yeah. Cool. Appreciate that, man. This is how the team is currently looking. Obviously, if you were in the last stream where we went through lots of data and answered plenty of your guys' questions, we did make some changes. We brought Kyle Walker in and we did bring in Cucurella as well. So this is how the team is currently lining up for match day 4. Obviously, the deadline for that is at 5 o'clock. So, get your teams locked and loaded. You do have unlimited transfers. So, yeah, use them. My room, by the way, is an absolute sweatbox. Is ridiculously hot today in here. Yeah, the preview stream we did about an hour and 20. It was hot. And then we're now doing this stream in here. Had to close the window again because it's just too noisy outside. It's just hot. It is just hot. What questions have we got? I've gone with Bastoni. Nice. Thoughts on Ericsson as a punt? I mean, they are playing Germany. He's very good for the Man of the Match awards. He's Denmark's key player. I just think Germany are going to edge that game, to be honest. That is something I do need to go and look at. The defensive data and attacking data for Denmark and whether or not I'm considering maybe going for a German defender in here as well. So let's get FB Ref up. Let's start taking a look. And my voice is already starting to go after doing one stream of an hour and 20. Now we've got a 2-hour stream here. Could be curtains. Please don't spam the chat. I will get round to your questions. Just please do not spam the chat. That is the one rule I do have. It's started to happen a little bit more. I mean, their XG's okay. They're not really conceding too much either. So maybe could be a little bit of a drab affair tonight, if I'm being honest. Yo, bro, is Kane a better option than Gakpo? I mean, it's a tough one, isn't it, really? I just think from watching England at this tournament and watching how Kane has performed, it's not been great. So, yeah. How come triple English defence? I think that's our strongest asset. I also don't have any chips left, and I feel that if England are going to progress quite far in this tournament, as the data would suggest, pretty good defensive data already across the tournament. We're predicted decent clean sheets as well for this week. So yeah, that's why I've gone for the triple England defence. Did you consider Carvajal, Guehi, Ronaldo and Mbappe all being on one yellow card? Yeah, and it is a problem. And Carvajal might be the player that does come out of this team. I was looking at that. Gahey's fine. We've obviously got Walker and that to cover that. Ronaldo and Mbappe, I wouldn't expect them to go and get yellow cards just because of the position they play. They also reset after the next round, so they just need to not get one in one of these games, and we should be okay. We do have a bench to cover it. We've got free transfers next week, so we might be all right. It could be a problem that could arise, though, with the team, to be honest. Fulkrug over Ronaldo and Kane. I think his minutes are probably the issue for me. That is where I'm a little bit hesitant on it. Ronaldo's data as well has been absolutely exceptional, but I do think he's a very, very decent punt. Bellingham or Bruno. I have no Ronaldo and no England attack. I probably would say Bruno then. England attacking wise, a little bit sketchy. I'm just going to get a little bit of a Jakemans going here because my throat is a little bit tight. A little bit tight after doing two streams today. So we're going to pop that in. So yeah, that should hopefully soothe the throat out a little bit. But do keep the questions coming in. If you want your team rating as well, come over to my Twitter. Let's quickly get that up. Come over to my Twitter. Come to this tweet right here. The pinned tweet on my profile. Leave your team under there if you do want it reviewing. And as you can see with this tweet here, we only need around 55 more people to hit that 5k mark. So if you do want to help the channel out, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, push this stream out to as many people as possible as we are closing in on that 5,000 subscriber mark. It's something we've been working pretty hard for this year, and it would be cool. It would be cool to hear today. I can't lie. There's not enough likes so far in the stream though, guys. Let's push this stream out. Let's start spamming that like. So if you're already subscribed to the channel, hit that like button. Push it out to more people. Let's go, baby. Thoughts on Gakpo, Morata over Kane and Ronaldo? I get the upside of going for these players. I would prefer going for Morata over both Kane and Ronaldo. I think Gakpo is more the punty player. Why not consider Unai Simons? That is a good shout. That's a decent shout. We could get the Spanish goalkeeper in. That's a decent shout. I like that. That's a decent shout. Because if we got the Spanish goalkeeper in, we can still have, you know, decent. But what I just need to make sure is that if England and Spain play on the next day, the next time the tournament rolls around. No, they don't. All right. We're going to do that then. That's the first change we're going to make. The first of probably many today. Let's be real. Move you over to this screen so you can see what I'm going to do. But yeah, we're going to take Costa out. So we're going to take Carvajal out because he's on a yellow. And we're going to take Costa out. So we're going to put Unai Simon in. Unai Simon in. And then defenders, we're going to go for a Portuguese defender. Where is it? Portugal. Let's make this change. Rapid. Who do we go for here? I like Pepe as an option. How much have we got in the bank? We've got 8 million. Oh my god, we could have anyone. We could have anyone. What's Nunmenge 7-7? What's his ball recovery? He's been like 11. It's pretty decent. What about Cancelo? What's your ball recovery? He's been like 10. And then Pepe. Oh, Pepe's been a bit of a machine, hasn't he? All right, let's put Pepe in for now. We might review that. But yeah, that's how we're planning on line-up. Let's just make sure we've got everyone in on the right date. July. They play on the same day. Who came up with this idea? Who came up with this idea? Huh? Idiot. I need to change them back. I thought that. I was like, nah, surely it can't be that simple. And I've just been like missing all this time. Turns out, yeah. So we're going back to what we had originally. Costa in. Yeah, whoever recommended that, numpty. Numpty is what you are. There we go. So we're back to that. Back to that for now. Until someone else finds me a better solution. Yep, Unai Simon and Pickford both play on the same day. So whoever recommended that, numpty. Numpty. Bum 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 bum. What a numpty you are. I thought, this is too easy. Why have I not seen this? There was obviously a reason why I hadn't seen it, because it's just not a feasible thing to happen, was it? Why not Seymour over Pickford? Nah. England defensively, for me, are just different class. We've got to back the home nation as well. We just do. We do have to back England. It's just the way it goes. I probably would go Costa on that one, just because realistically this week he's got the better chance of a clean sheet. So yeah, I'd go with Costa on that one. Do keep the likes, keep the subscriptions, keep all that good stuff coming in, guys. Massively appreciated by me. Like I said, we are closing in on that 5k subscriber mark today. If we could do it, it'd be pretty sweet. So do hit that subscribe button and all that good stuff. Why Ronaldo over Kane? England, if you've watched England at this tournament, we have been abysmal. Genuinely abysmal. So, yeah, that's the reason we've gone for Ronaldo. A Kanji or a French defender? I think France have a better chance of a clean sheet, according to Rob T FPL. Obviously, this one's slightly out of date, but I even think they're still better marginally than Switzerland. So I'd probably go with that one. Sent you my team, Tom. Replied on your last X post. Thanks, Danny. We'll take a look. We will take a look, mate. We'll do team reviews. I reckon about 3:30 we'll start reviewing people's teams. So if you want to send me them on Twitter, at FPLTom_, leave it under the pinned tweet. And yeah, we'll get some of those teams reviewed for you guys. Why no Kane or Bellingham? England haven't been good. We've got the lowest expected goals at the tournament. Watching England as well has been dismal. It just has. Why not Pepe? He's a ball recovery machine. I get that, but I'm got Costa to kind of cover that, I hope. Do you think England attack could improve, considering teams will have to attack more and not sit back as much? Probably. Like, I do expect England to improve across this tournament if we do keep going forward, but at the moment that front line just isn't working. And until something in that changes, which I don't think Gareth will do, then there's no point. There's no point looking at us. Let's go. What's up, mate? Hey, Jamie. How's it going, man? How's it going? Cruz for Musiala for more ball recoveries? Nah, I'd be more tempted with Musiala, to be honest. I'd be more tempted with Musiala over Cruz, to be honest. That'd be my argument on that one. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. Rudiger or Mittelstadt? Apparently, according to some people on Twitter and from some German media outlets, Mittelstadt is going to be benched. So probably Rudiger on that one. I'm really struggling to pick between Morata and Yamal. Money is not a problem. I would say then look at the data. Let's head to, not that one, this one here. Look at the goal projections for the round of 16. Again, coming to us by Rob T FPL, an absolute legend for putting all this together. So go and give him a follow on Twitter. But as you can see, Morata is massively outweighing Yamal. So if you're stuck between who to pick for, either you've got a gut feeling or just use the data, and the data is suggesting that Morata is the better pick for that one. England against Slovakia, do you not feel at least one good return? I mean, you could say that, but then look at the teams we played in the group stage. We played Slovenia, we played Serbia, and we scored 1 goal combined in those 2 games. 2 goals across the whole group stage. Not just like, it doesn't matter who England are playing, they just don't look good going forward at the moment. Upamecano or Rudiger? I would probably go for Rudiger. They've got a better chance of a clean sheet today. So yeah, that's where I'd go with that one. George has asked Bruno or KDB. For me, it'd have to be Bruno. I think KDB, he's up against it against that front side. Could pay off. But again, depends what chip strategy you're on. If you've still got the wild card for next week, you could have a little bit of fun with it, but probably not. Cancelo or Walker? Again, depends who you've got in your defence. Thanks, bro. No worries, man. No worries. You already asked the Upamecano or Rudiger question. So yeah. George, I was saying this in the preview stream. It started to get a bit wild. We had like close to 250 people in there. I reckon we might start to need some moderators, and I'm looking at the channel members and stuff. And you know, if you wanna become one, you know, let me know. Let me know, bro. You know, we'll talk about some responsibilities for you, you know, muting spammers, stuff like that. A turkey in a bush, that same applies for you. Let me know if you do want to become a channel moderator. We'll start sorting that out. You know, letting you guys run the chat a little bit more to stop the spammers. Which three of Morata, Kane, Mbappe, and Ronaldo? Depends again what strategy you're on, but for me personally, I would probably go for Morata, Mbappe, Ronaldo. Cancelo or Walker, again, like I said, I need to know who your other defenders are before kind of taking that one. I'm very... Guys, the fact that you're saying like, oh, I'm very responsible, starting to put me off a little bit, isn't it? Where are you in the world leaderboard? I'm currently 35,000, so we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well at the moment, I can't lie. Yeah, Jamie, you're a pretty reliable guy, aren't you? You're a pretty reliable guy. But at the same time, I think I've just got to give it to the channel members, reward the people like that. Morata over Gakpo will be better, just my opinion. Yeah, maybe. I think Holland are a team that people are potentially underestimating. And obviously I've got to look for teams that do like have a probability of kind of getting through and not kind of stacking too much on one team, because you never know what could happen with Georgia. They surprised Portugal. It was a rotated Portugal, but at the same time we never know what could happen. One of the big teams will go out this round, at least one. It always happens. There's always upsets. Nice to see how many people are watching the streams over the Euros. Yeah, man, it's been pretty good. It's been exceptional. So hopefully we can take this into the FPL season. Cool. All right, guys. Let me see how I do that. Add as a moderator. There we go. And add as a moderator. There we go. There we go. George and a turkey in a bush are now moderators of the chat. So please, you know, take your responsibility, you know, wisely. Just kind of time anyone out if they continually spam. If not, just, yeah, they're fine. They're fine. I'll let you know if I need anyone. My shock is Belgium will beat France. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. Like, Belgium obviously got booed by their fans and stuff like that. There's been a lot of, like, kind of discontentment and stuff like that. Damn, I'm cool. Look at you two boys with the little spanners next to your names. Love that. I love that for you guys. Love that. Let's go, boys. Let's go, baby. We're currently on 4950. We need 50 more subscribers in today's stream to hit that 5,000 subscriber mark. If we could do it today, it would be absolutely immense. So if you're enjoying the content that you see, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Ake or Van Dijk, as you can see, I've gone for Ake. The expected data is slightly higher with him playing at left back, so that's the reason I've gone for that. But I think both are very, very good options to potentially go for. Is it okay to have 3 Portuguese players without my wildcard? I mean, I have. I know obviously next round they're going to be potentially facing France if both of those teams get through, but you never know what could happen with that one. So, yeah, let's wait and see. Not the first time we've been called spanners. How would you order Yamal, Morata, Nico Williams, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz and Pedri in terms of how many points you expect them to score? Probably Morata number 1. Number 2, I would probably say is a toss-up between Yamal and Nico. I then would put Ruiz and Pedri pretty much identical and then Rodri below that. Like a pair of little boys with their toys on Christmas Day. Lads, this is it. This is what it's all about, isn't it? It's making your dreams come true. Making your dreams come true. Saliba or Koundé? I probably would go Jules Koundé. Where do you get all that data from? I get it from this guy here, Rob T FPL. This is kind of the data Again, go and follow this guy on Twitter. Absolutely immense. I use him in all my videos. There's a link to his Twitter in the description. 11 of Fire, absolutely immense as well. Yeah, there's some like other places as well. FB Ref's pretty decent. Yeah, there's loads of places. Loads of places for you to take a look. Make your own mind up. Thank you, Father Thomas. No worries, man. No worries. No worries. Bum, bum, bum. Who else is streaming today? Who else is streaming? Is Andy streaming? I'm guessing he is. When will I rate teams? I'll do those at 3:30. Who's live today? Let's have a look. Fran, FPL May. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of people streaming today, ain't there? It looks like numbers aren't as good as well for today's streams. I mean, the one earlier absolutely slapped, but yeah. It seems like there's a lot less kind of people kicking about in these streams, so maybe we might not hit 5k today. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. As well, there is a vote going around. Do you have Mbappe in your team? 86% of the team say yes. A lot of the talk in the preview stream was people saying that they wouldn't get it. So, yeah, let's go for that. Mate, I have the same team as you. I just have Cancelo over Ake and Morata over Gakpo. So that's why I said about Morata, even though Portugal lost, but Spain B team defeated Albania and didn't even concede one. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I do think Morata is a very good shout, but I'm just trying to be a little bit different. I'm just trying to be a little bit different. That's all. Thanks for all the help, Tom. No worries, man. Marcus has sent his team: Costa, Pickford, Cucurella, Carvajal, Guehi, Van Dijk, Cancelo, Williams, Fernandes, Saka, Musiala, Sabitzer, Gakpo, Mbappe, Ronaldo. Thoughts? The only player I don't like in there is Saka. Like I've just said, England, from an attacking point, they're just not that good. Plain and simple, they're just not that good, and I don't rate them. There you go. Do I rate Cancelo? I think he's an okay option. I just think Portugal have better options. Mendes, Pepe. I think for the money you're saving, they're a bit better. My big surprise can come today, Denmark. I mean, looking at the data-wise, they've not conceded too many chances, so Germany might find this a little bit of a difficult test. They also didn't look great in front of goal against Switzerland, so let's wait and see on that one. Cancelo plus Ake or Mendes plus Virgil van Dijk. I would probably go for Cancelo and Ake in that one. What do you think about Bruno? Because I didn't really like the Portugal attack. Yeah, I think he's a great option. FPL Mate did a experts video, which I featured in. And it was 96% of the drafts he was sent for this week had Bruno Fernandes. So it feels like he's pretty much a common theme. And if you don't have him, he could be one of those players that kind of decimates your rank, or, you know, a lot of your mini-league opposition managers might have him as well. What midfielders should I get? I have Gundo, Nico Williams, Musiala, KDB and Fernandes. I mean, KDB's one I'm not too bullish on, but I definitely think maybe, like, it depends what strategy you've got left. If you've got any wild cards, obviously could double up on that Spanish midfield. Maybe look at, you know, teams like England if you really wanted to. Bernardo Silva's not a bad shout. Obviously, you've got people like Sabitzer and Baumgartner. Just people like that. Not sure if I should bring in Ronaldo because I'm not sure if he'll score. I get that, but the data over the past few weeks is doing pretty well. Where should we post our teams? If you want your team rating by me, come over to my Twitter at FPLTom and leave it on this pinned tweet right here. This is the one you need to leave it under, and that is where I'll be able to see any teams that you have sent me. There you go. Very simple. England will win 1-0 in extra time with at least expected people so become furious, just like Luke Shaw scored again. Yeah, probably. Like, it would not surprise me to see England win 1-0 and just that'll be it. Are the rumours out the Wirtz not starting tonight? I've seen Rom and Falkirk potentially in the starting lineup. Yep. I also see the fact that, what's it called? Where's the guy? Who's the guy? Havertz could be dropped as well, but let's wait and see on that. I don't have anything concrete. That is the rumours. Obviously, someone has to make way for Falkirk. It's either Wirtz or it's Havertz. That's between the two that are rumoured to be dropped. Mittelstadt as well is one of those other players that is potentially rumoured to be dropped for tonight's game as well. I haven't got a wild card. Okay, if you haven't got a wild card, I probably would say take KDB out then. Go for somebody like Sabitzer or maybe a Dutch midfielder, just so you've got someone on that other side of the draw. Otherwise, your team's quite heavy on one side of the draw. So yeah. So you're going to have a lot of players playing against each other, and if they all go out at the same time, yeah. You get my point. You get my point. You do get my point. Keep the questions coming in. Keep the likes coming in. Keep the questions. And of course, keep those subscriptions coming in, guys. Like I said, we could hit 5,000 subscribers today. It's on the cards, but we never know. We never know. Yeah, Havertz very easily could. It's going to be interesting to see if we can get a leaked lineup before the deadline. It would be good if we could get that, to be honest. It would be decent. It would be decent if we could get that. Keep the questions coming in, guys. What should we take a look at? What should we take a look at? Ah, yes. We went through this in the preview stream. If you came along to that one, you'll have already seen this. This is the projected data. Well, not the projected data, sorry. This is the data so far for the striker options. Obviously, a lot of people are comparing striker options at the moment. You've got the likes of Kane, Mbappe, Morata, Gakpo, Fulkrug, and Ronaldo. We went through my top picks in that stream, and my top picks were as follows. If you've got a wild card left, then Mbappe, Morata, and Ronaldo. If you don't have a wild card left, you're probably looking at more like Mbappe, Ronaldo, I said, and then one of Gakpo or Kane. Those were kind of how I split it out, if you like. But let me know your thoughts on that one. Are Bellingham and Kane bad picks? They're not bad picks if you've not got a wild card left, because you would expect England to progress to the semi-finals. Opta Analyst as well has England progressing quite far in the tournament. But the problem is, it's just England, and Gareth Southgate's football is negative. There's not too much going off. It's just drab, all right? It just is. It's just a bit drab. Sabitzer or Saka? I prefer Sabitzer, to be honest, at the moment. Should I get an Italian or Switzerland player, as other players on my team are stacked on a country unless Switzerland or Italy? Yeah, I get that. Like, it's just a tough game to call. Like, if we take a look at the projected data for teams to progress here, it's the only one that's very, very close. Like, they have Italy going through as favourites with a 57% chance, but it's marginal. It's marginal at best, to be honest. Is Mittelstadt benched? Apparently. Captain Musiala or Gundo? I'm going for Gundo personally, but I can understand the appeal of going for Mittelstadt as well. Can you go over the matchups for the next round to help with choosing from a team perspective? Yeah, sure, we can go through that. So obviously, let's realistically take all the favourites on this go through. So we're going to have Spain versus Germany in the next round, Portugal versus France on that side of the draw. Then you're going to have Netherlands versus Austria, England versus Italy. Now, obviously, that's if all the favourites of these teams progress and all the top teams go through. So that gives you a picture of it. Obviously, there's going to be some upsets. There will be some of these teams that do progress, and there are some big sides that will drop out of this tournament. It's going to happen. Would you double up on Spain defence? I currently am, and I think it's a decent option. The data for Spain, there we go. It's been lowered. This is an old graphic, but it has been around, I think it's 58% now for a clean sheet, so still pretty decent data. What do you think of having a Switzerland player? I mean, we're going to get their lineup out, so we'll be able to see it. And if we see maybe like Shaqiri's in there, could be worth a punt. What nations should you target with a wild card? Well, obviously, you're going to play the wild card next week. So realistically, you're looking at this. You're looking at teams that are predicted to keep clean sheets and predicted to score a lot of goals. So the Spain, the England, the Netherlands, the Portugals. Those are the teams where you probably want 3 to 4 players from. England, more a defensive standpoint, as we've kind of talked through throughout this stream. But the rest, I would probably say all from that regard. Why Sabitzer over Saka? Better attacking data so far at this tournament. Austria, for me, just feel like they should score. Like the way they play and the way they're set up is for attacking football. England, it's just not there, is it? What are good picks for someone that doesn't have a wild card left? Again, you're probably targeting teams that are predicted to go quite far in the tournament. So I'd look at Opta Analyst data of teams that are projected to do quite well. So that is going to be your likes of France, England, Portugal and Spain. They're top teams that are projected to get to the final. So realistically, those are the teams you probably should be looking at. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Is Bernardo a good choice? I prefer Bruno Fernandes, and I think there's better midfielders outside of that one. Sabitzer is wearing the number 9. I think so. He's playing striker, or does he just wear that number? He just wears that number. Sabitzer or Baumgartner. I've been asked this question quite a bit, and as you can see, I have selected Sabitzer. The reason I've done this is the fact that he has better expected data, more ball recoveries, and has played more minutes across this tournament so far. I think everybody underestimates Georgia. My guess is they're going to score, so no clean sheet for Spain. You know what? Jake was saying this in the preview stream. He's very strong on Georgia. I've had quite a few Georgians comment on my posts as well, saying that they were writing them off too soon. So maybe it's something to consider. Apart from Akanji, Bastoni, DeMarco, any players from Switzerland, Italy that I can name in my draft, I don't have any chips left. I mean, DeMarco is injured, so don't go for him. So it's probably Akanji or Bastoni, to be honest. That's it. Gakpo or Morata, probably if you're on a wild card next week, Morata. If not, maybe Gakpo. Cucurella and Carvajal nailed on? Not 100%, no. But I'd say Carvajal's more nailed than Cucurella. Nico or Ruiz? I would probably say Nico just because he plays in that front three. But at the same time, that could work the other way, and you could say, well, there's a higher probability of him getting rotated. That also could work. That also could be the argument. Keep your questions coming in. We will be doing team reviews around about 3:30. So if you've sent me that on Twitter, good stuff. Keep the likes, keep the subscriptions coming in. Like I said, today could be the day that we do hit 5,000 subscribers. It would be pretty immense if we could do that. So do keep those questions coming in. Yeah, he could be a decent shout. I get that, a turkey in the bush. He could be a very, very decent shout. But I think the problem is he's going up against Spain, and with such a low probability of scoring, I think there's more chances of you taking gambles elsewhere with data backed up decisions. If I play my wildcard next week, when should I play my limitless? Probably in the semi-finals then. Because you're going to get 5 transfers going in. So if you build your wildcard next week that is focusing on teams that should realistically probably be around the finals, then you should be fine. Because realistically, you just need 11 players for the finals. Is Koundé a good pick? Yeah, I think he's if you're going to go for a France defender, it's probably him or Theo Hernandez or Theo Hernandez, however you want to pronounce it. Nico versus Ruiz. Gundo versus Musiala. As you can see, I've gone for Nico Williams. And I've also gone for both of Gundogan and Musiala. But I've given the armband to Gundo. If you look at the... where is it? That one? There we go. If we look at player projected goals for the round of 16, again, coming from Rob T, FPL, amazing work he's doing, so go and give him some love. But as you can see here, yeah, as you can see here, sorry, I've just zoned out for a second. Where are they? Where are the two lads? Who's the Gundo and Musiala? They are pretty much, Musiala is edging it over Gundo. But for me personally, I just feel like Gundo is the better option. The data has suggested that as well across the tournament. So yeah, I'm going with Gundo. But again, it's a 50-50 split. If you've got a gut decision that's telling you to go elsewhere, then go elsewhere. João Cancelo is a good pick. Yeah, he's a decent pick. Güler or Baumgartner. I would probably go for Baumgartner. There's more chance, well, predicted data-wise, of Austria scoring. There's more predicted points for him scoring as well over Güler. And with this Turkish team as well, you know, how are they going to kind of get on? Obviously, there's been concerns around his minutes played this season. We've seen him benched in one of the group games as well. So Baumgartner is a key essential of that Austria side. So for me, he feels like the better pick. But that's just my opinion. But that's what we're going to go with that one now on. Do keep the questions coming in, guys. Keep those likes. Keep the subscriptions coming in as well. Like I said, today could be the day that we hit 5k subscribers. It would be pretty immense if we could do it today. So if you're new to the channel, you know, subscribe. Help me out. Maybe we'll do a dance. A turkey in a bush, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at George as well if he's still kicking around. What should we do if we hit 5k? What should we do? Choose two out of Gundo, Musiala and Sabitzer. I would go for Gundo and Sabitzer. My personal ones. But again, Gundo and Musiala, it's tight. As you can see here, there's not too much to split the two. A hat stand. Oh, a handstand. I thought you said a hat stand. Bro, I can't do a handstand. How am I doing that? I don't think Palmer will play. Gareth's just not that man, is he? Yeah, true. We will be on some set pieces. But at the same time, I think with him obviously being out and being such a key figure of that side, I think that makes the Austria win ever so more slightly likeable to happen. I mean, I'm looking at this data and I'm getting FOMO about Morata. I am getting FOMO, but it would mean then I would want to get away from this triple stack. But who would I bring in for midfield for Williams? Because I feel it's either I have Williams or I have Morata. Who are the other midfield options I could go for? I mean, I could go for an England midfielder. But at the same time, we've been really disappointing. Maybe. Do it with your hands, obviously. Well, I gathered that bit, mate. I did gather that bit. Is Pedri a better pick than Ruiz since he's playing more advanced? Looking at the data, it's quite hard to split between the two. So I'm not actually going to say which is better. I think both are just really good options, and it's down to you, whichever one you prefer, because the data is incredibly close. And whichever way you're feeling, like, oh, I'm more for Pedri, I'm more for Ruiz, go for it. Because honestly, I looked at the data in the preview stream. It's close. It's very close. Change the membership to the Soggy Biscuit Club for 5k. Yeah, I will do. I was going to get it changed anyway, but yeah. We'll wait and see how it goes for YouTube first, because they have to approve the names. I don't think they're probably going to approve the Soggy Biscuit Club, but we'll wait and see. Why not both? I mean, I could have both, but at the same time, I don't want to be quad Spain going into next week. I've only got 3 transfers to make. Don't have a wildcard left. If you don't have a wildcard, which Portugal players are worthy? Probably one of the defenders, Bruno and Ronaldo. That's about it. I want an Italy defender, but I feel they could get knocked out. Yeah, I agree. Nico Williams and Ronaldo, or KDB and Morata, would have Bruno to cover. I probably would still be more Nico Williams and Ronaldo there, George. Can you rate my team? I sent it on Twitter. Yep, we'll do team reviews. It is now half past, so we'll get those reviewed. Kante, maybe, potentially man of the match, ball recoveries. That is a decent shout, you know. I like that. I do like, you know what? That's a decent shout. Have Kante in for the ball recoveries and man of the match. And replace Gakpo and have... that could be a shout. I do think Netherlands do quite well against Romania, though. I don't think Romania have been that good. Do you see the possibility of Portugal losing? I don't, but at the same time, anything can happen in knockout football. I mean, I've already got 3 English players. I don't think and the attackers are just not there for me. Nico, a risk of being dropped for Torres? Very much. I was Kante from day one. Kante could be the one. It gets us Morata in. More likely chance of scoring. England won't get a clean sheet against Slovakia. I mean, the odds are pretty stacked for us to go and get one. Best defence in the tournament. Slovakia as well have had the second lowest XG created at the tournament. So I think a lot of that data is suggesting an England clean sheet. I'm pretty hot on the Morata train. I'm thinking about it. That could be something we do. We bring in Kante. We bring in Kante and then we take out Gakpo for Morata. Could be a shout. But then I probably would take Morata out next week. I get that, but at the same time, like, I think he'll play. I think they were kind of more just resting him for the knockout stages. Is Unai Simon a good choice? Yeah, he's a decent choice. Why Ronaldo over Gakpo or Morata? I think Ronaldo's data has been pretty decent. I think he's probably been a little bit unfortunate not to score. Where do I get the data from? So this is all from Rob T FPL. If you want to go and give him a follow on Twitter, that's where I've got my data from. Who could be a good replacement for Kane and Bellingham? Still not sure if I want them. I mean, anyone that I've got in my squad, to be honest, I haven't got Bellingham or Kane. Both could be really, really decent shouts. Yeah. I mean, your argument about Kante playing full 90s is not correct, because he's not playing full 90s. But yeah, there you go. There you go. No worries, no worries. No one is talking about Rodri. I think he'll pick up the man of the match plus ball recoveries. I don't think his ball recovery numbers have been amazing, to be honest. They've not been amazing so far at this tournament, but who knows? Who knows? Bum, bum, bum. Keep the questions coming in. Try and answer as many as we can before the deadline. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Pedro or Musiala? I think that depends who else you've got kicking about. Yeah, I think it depends who else you've got kicking about, to be honest. Do keep the questions coming in, guys. Like I said, we are approaching the 5k subscriber mark. So if you are enjoying the stream, if you've already subscribed as well, hit that like button, push it out to more people. Let's see how many people we can get in today's deadline stream. And if you are enjoying it and you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. And let's see if we can get to that 5k mark. It would be pretty impressive today. Kane or Ronaldo? As you can see, with my team, I've probably made my mind up already. I've gone with Ronaldo. I think Kane is a decent shout. But I just, yeah, England have just been very poor. So that's the reason I can't back it. How many points am I on so far? 195 or 6. We're around 35k rank. So we're doing pretty decent. We are doing pretty decent. I can't lie. The difference between me and you are CR7 and Nico. But Don't think they will do that good. Fair enough. That's your team. That's up to you. Is Bernardo Silva a good choice compared to Bruno? No, I'd probably say Bruno's the one. Is Havertz a shout? I think with rumours of him being potentially dropped today, probably not. I would just swap Morata in and keep Nico. If you just want free Spanish, just lose one of the defenders. Yeah. I mean, I don't know who I'd go for defensively other than that, though. Maybe I get Posh in from Austria. That could be a shout. Posh in from Austria. Replace Cucurella. Get Posh in. But then I'm banking on Austria getting through, and I can't call that game. Gundo or Musiala captain? I'm going to get a poll going for that one because I feel that's the big debate for today. Gundo or Musiala? Let's ask you guys. Let's see what the chat is saying. Best cap for game 1, match day 4. Gundo and Moose. How do you spell his name? Misilaa. That's wrong. Musiala. So there is a poll going around for that. Get your votes in for that one. Best cap for match day 1. Is it going to be Musiala or is it going to be Gundo? For me, I'm going for Gundo, but I can understand the appeal of going for Musiala as well. Depay or Gakpo? Depay takes pens and other set pieces, right? He does, but he's just been so frustrating to watch. And Gakpo's at least been scoring. Go for Theo or Mendes? I would probably say Theo. I'd probably go for Mendes just because they have a higher probability of keeping a clean sheet over France. Any reason why you went Walker over Mittelstadt? Apparently Mittelstadt is bench for Rom. So yeah, there you go. There's the reason why that. Instead of Carvajal, I mean, I've already got Costa to cover off the Portugal defence if I need it. I think with Spain having such good data though for this week for clean sheets, I'm just backing it. And then next week we can switch one of Cucurella or Carvajal out for probably a France defender. That's the plan. That's the plan at least, I think. If we go Carvajal, Cucurella, we back this clean sheet. If it doesn't work out, we've got Ake, Sabitzer, Gakpo on the bench to come in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's leave it as it is. I think we're pretty happy with this team. Oh, I've not done team reviews. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I am doing team reviews. Let's head over to Twitter. Wow, lots have been sent in. So let's start working through these. Let me just go to the profile and just do it this way because it's probably going to be a little bit easier trying to find them all. So let's take a look. We have got, let's make sure you guys can see this. Yeah, you can see that. We've got FPL Copycat. He says no chips left, spreading players around both brackets. This draft has 4.5 million in the bank. Yeah, I like it. I like all the picks you've got in there. Maybe goalkeeper wise, probably not the best, but it gives you at least a France defender, so I get it. That's fine. I get you spreading out your picks and stuff, so that's fine as well. Yeah, that's fine. No problems with that. Still have the wild card. Cheers, Tom. Nice one. He's obviously back in, some differential picks this week. And you know what? I like the team. I really, really like the team. I'm not keen on Kane in there. I think I'd go for Mbappe over Kane. Mbappe has looked really, really good, and his data has suggested that as well. Probably a little bit unfortunate not to have got any attacking returns yet. So, well, only bar the penalty. But same with France as well. They're one of the top teams for expected goals created in this tournament, and they obviously haven't scored yet in open play. So I think Belgium could get bummed. That's my thoughts for that game. Thoughts on my team have used all the chips. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. The only problem with Pence and Pickford, and I'm just going to point this out to you now, is they both play on the same day next match day. So what it would mean is you'd have to pick between Pickford and Pence for your goalkeeper. So maybe just look at that. Maybe look at someone on the other side of the bracket for your goalkeeper pick. That's all I'm going to say on that one. But the rest, what you could do is take Pence out, put Costa in, and then maybe take João Cancelo out and put Posh in if you want to keep it as, you know, an Austrian and a what's it called, a Portugal player. Rex has sent me his team. He's got Kane, Mbappe, Bruno, Nico Williams, Kante, who we've been speaking about, Bellingham, Gundo, Cancelo, Mittelstadt, which is a bit of a problem on the bench. He's gone for quite strong Dutch players. Yeah, I think on that, Mittelstadt, rumours are he's not going to be playing, so he could be one that drops. And double England attack for me, it's just not the one, so I probably would replace those. No chips. Not sure if I should go for Bruno or Kane or Ronaldo and Saka / Jude. I'm not sure about Bastoni. Let's wait and see if Bastoni plays, but I think he's an okay pick. And yeah, I get the Kane one. I would be tempted more. I think you've got it the right way. Bruno and Kane. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. You got it the right way. Deaglan? I hope I pronounced that name correctly. Apologies if I haven't. They have got Morata, Kane, Bruno, Nico Williams, Musiala, Gundo, Carvajal, Cucurella, Walker, Gahey, Pickford. I like it. I do like it. Looks strong. What other ones have we had sent in? Bob the Builder, he says, can you rate my team? We've got Morata, Kane, Sabitzer, Bellingham, Musiala, Gundo, Carvajal, Gahey, Theo Hernandez, Mittelstadt. Again, the Mittelstadt one. Let's just wait and see on that. And if you're looking for a goalkeeper pick, I wouldn't be going for the Romania goalkeeper. I'd go for Pence as your 4 million goalkeeper. But the rest of the team looking decent. So Mittelstadt and the goalkeeper. Swap that to Pence and probably either swap to a different German defender or maybe look at a stack of Spain or England, potentially from a defensive standpoint. We've got some more flying in. Geez, you guys are very hungry for your teams to be rated today. Limitless chip left from Theo. He has got Ronaldo and Mbappe, Bruno, Williams, Musiala, Gundo, Carvajal, Cucurella, Walker, Gahey, Pickford. Yeah, I like that team. Very, very decent. No complaints there. Scott has got Yamal and Mbappe. I think if I had to pick between Yamal and Morata this week, I would be more likely to go for Morata. I get the appeal of Yamal, but yeah, I'd go for that one. I'd go for that one, Scott. Cool. What questions have I missed? Let's take a look. Did those ones? To get Pedri, I have to take out Gundo or Musiala. Do I leave them or do I leave the German double? Depends. Have you got other people in your team, like other Spanish players? Thanks for the Mittelstadt update. No, it's cool, man. No worries indeed. No worries indeed. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, like I said, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as we are trying to hit 5,000 subscribers in today's stream. You know, it's possible. It's possible. We need about 44, 43 people left to do that. So, you know, it's going to take a little bit of work. But if you're enjoying it, hit that subscribe button. Switch Kane out for Ronaldo. Nice. I like that one, Rex. I do like that one. Currently on Quad Spain. Is that going to be a major issue? I think it's probably only going to be a major issue if you've not got a wild card left. Like, I'm on triple. And, yeah, I'm expecting them to go through. But we never know what can happen in international tournaments. But yeah, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see on that one. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Bum-ba-dum. I'm starting to have some thoughts about my team. And we might... Like, who have they got in midfield for the Dutch side? Who's down as the Dutch midfielders? Xavi Simons is the only real option there, isn't he? Yeah, none of them are decent. Italy, what have they got? Barella. Hello. Barella might be a shout. 12 ball recoveries, scored a goal. Not the best for ball recoveries. What did you get in the last game against Croatia? 8 ball recoveries is actually decent. Maybe I go Barella. Maybe I go Barella in midfield and Morata up front for Gakpo. Any early team news? There's rumours flying around about the Germany squad. Obviously, Fulkrug is playing, but there's rumours that Mittelstadt is benched, Havertz and Wirtz maybe miss out. But again, let's wait and see. If Portugal wins and CR7 gets a yellow, does that not mean he doesn't play in the quarterfinals? Yep, he would be out of the quarterfinals. He would be out of the quarterfinals. So that would be a little bit of a problem. What is the Mittelstadt update? I missed this. Apparently Rom is going to play. Or Rum, however you want to pronounce it, in left back instead. Morata or Kane, considering I have no chips left. I mean, if you've got no chips left, probably Kane is the better option with England more likely to progress. But at the same time, yeah, it could be worth the gamble going for Morata. I don't know about Barella. I can see Switzerland knocking them out. Yeah, it's such a tough game to call, but I'd just like a player in every game just so I've got something to watch. You know what I mean? Maybe Kante is the one. Maybe Kante is the one. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe that's what I'm doing. I'm just overthinking it. I mean, obviously you got Rudiger, you got Cucurella, Lenormand, Laporte. There's a couple. I mean, we're not going to get the team news, so I wouldn't gamble on that. That's just what's being reported. If we'd have got the team news, like if Germany were the first game up today, then yeah, definitely. But Germany aren't the first game up. It's the Italy-Switzerland game. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer, that one, because it means we're in a position where we don't actually know who's going to play. Maybe I go... Right, I am, like... Yeah. I think Nico Williams has looked good, though. It's so hard when it comes down to this. It's so hard. I think Fabian Ruiz is the better midfield pick for Spain. Fair. I think this is the thing. Like, I feel we're all going to have different Spanish midfielders and different preferences. One of them will score, and the people that go for that one will be very happy. If the one that doesn't score doesn't, and we're all left a bit unhappy. Yeah. Do you have a wild card left? I do not have a wild card left. And if if all the top teams made it through this week, the transfers would be this. We would replace one of the Spanish defenders with one of a French defender, and then we probably would be looking. I don't know where else we'd probably make the transfers up, to be honest. Depends how England look going forward, but we very easily could switch away from Ronaldo and go for Kane. One from Koundé, Bastoni, Rudiger. I think Germany have the best clean sheet odds out of them. Then it's France. Then it's Italy. This is why I'm considering KDB so heavily. Do you think Torres could start over Nico Williams? That is always the possibility. It is always the possibility. It could happen. Should I add Pedri for Gundo or Musiala or not? Nah, I probably wouldn't do that one, man. Do you think Pepe is a better option for Walker? Walker may potentially be subbed for Trent if they do bad. However, Pepe is a ball recovery monster. I get that. I do get that. But I think Southgate loves Kyle Walker. He absolutely adores him. And if he does get subbed off, that's fine, because if England are playing, it's probably going to be 0-0 and we're going extra time and penalties. So, you know. Biggest mistake so far was I accidentally used the wildcard instead of Limitless Matchday 2 because I panicked at like 3 AM. Bro, we've all been there before. We've all been there before where you're just messing about on your phone, piddling about, and then yeah, boom. Alright guys, we've got 39 more subscribers required. I've just checked on my phone. 39 more subscribers required before we obviously hit the big one, the big 5K. So if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm just checking my team on Bet365. I've wildcarded in one of those and then not wildcarded in the other. I'm not going to share my team on that because obviously that's playing for money. So I don't want anyone copying because money's on the line. There's no money on the line, so I'll happily share it. But yeah, I'm just making sure I've not got like anyone rogue in there. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, fine. Bum, 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 bum. Wildcard in this one. What did I put in? Yep. Yep, I'm fine with all that. Also, can you tell me when is the best time to use my wildcard? As what's the difference of me using it in the quarterfinals and semi-finals? How will that work? Well, I think what it gives you allows you to do with this draft is load up on teams that have easier opposition where they could very much easily score, keep clean sheets. Whereas if you look at the quarterfinals, if all the top teams, so let's get this one up. So if all the top teams progress on the left-hand side, what you're going to have in the quarterfinals is a lot of the teams playing each other with more difficult opponents. So what it allows you to do this week is basically have a run-in. The teams that have nice fixtures this week is basically a free hit, enjoy it, wildcard next week, and then, you know, use that as your kind of focus point for the future game weeks or match days, however you want to phrase it. So that is the benefit of using kind of the wildcard next week. Akanji isn't a good choice because Switzerland has lost a goal in every match. Even the Scots scored against them. I get that, but the reason Akanji has been a decent pickup and why I've had him is because of the Man of the Match awards, not hit my mic, and ball recovery numbers. Should I change William to Pedri? I mean, it's not the worst idea in the world. Do I go Portugal keeper or France keeper? Got Pickford already. Portugal because they play on a different day. I definitely know they play on a different day, so I'd probably go Portugal. Should I go Pepe or Bastoni? Pepe's got, like, Spain have the higher... Portugal, sorry, have the higher probability of a clean sheet, so I'd probably edge more towards Pepe. I think Portugal should win as well. Williams or Fernandes, no chips left. I probably would go Bruno then. 100% clean sheet, England, Spain and Portugal. Probably. I'm just going to quickly check FOTMob on my phone and check what the predicted lineups are. Because it's usually quite accurate. It's not like 100%, but if the Spain one's not got Williams in it, we might have to have a little bit of a rejig around here. Let's have a check. Who's in the Spain one? Unai Simon, Yamal, Williams. Yeah, they've got Williams. It's pretty self-explanatory. Rodri, Pedri, Ruiz. Yeah. I can get on board with that. England's predicted one, interestingly, has Luke Shaw at left back. I don't know about that one, lads. Mainu's in there as well. Again, I'm not 100% convinced by Gareth. What about today's predicted lineups? Obviously, we're going to get the Italy one fairly soon, I'd imagine. Bastoni's in there, maybe. Neuer, Gundogan. See, this one has Wirtz and Mittelstadt missing out and Havertz all missing out as Sane comes in. Sane, Fulkrug and Room. But let's wait and see on that. Why not Neuer? Again, this game, the Germany-Denmark game, I'm not 100% convinced how it's going to go. Obviously, Denmark have been uninspiring across the group stage, but defensive record-wise, pretty tight. Pretty tight defence, to be honest. And whether or not that's down to the lack of good quality opposition maybe in the group, maybe. But, I don't know. Germany didn't look quite at the races, but they are going to make changes for this game, so maybe we'll see. If Varane does start, shouldn't it be over Yamal since he's more the right mid? Yamal is great and all, but I think Spain should start Varane. I would pick him. Yeah, that's a very good point. That is a very good point. I've checked FOTMob. They have Williams starting, so I think I'm going to stick with that one. Morata or Gakpo. Again, I think if you're on a wild card, I'd gamble on Morata. If you're not on a wild card next week, go with Gakpo. My midfield is Williams, Bruno Fernandes, Sabitzer and Musiala. Gundo, Cap. Would you make any changes? No. I mean, it's a very similar midfield to mine, so I don't think I would. I don't think I'd be in a good position if I did suggest any either. Hey, just joined. Do you still have a wildcard available? I do not have a wildcard available. Bum. If you're enjoying the content, guys, though, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as we are trying to hit that 10,000 subscriber mark before the end of today's stream. We're ridiculously close. We probably only need around 38 people. So if you are enjoying the content or new to the channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Plenty more Euro content coming your way. And the FPL season is just round the corner. And you know what that means. Plenty of videos. Plenty of streams as well. Plenty of streams coming up. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Boom, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Keep the questions coming in, guys. Let's have a look what we've got. I've kind of just not been paying attention a little bit. Let's have a look what we got for you guys coming in. Is double Germany mid worth it? I feel like they're not going to score much. I get that. I do get that. Like Denmark defensively, it very easily could be worth it. It might not be worth it. I think though the problem I've got is a lot of people are going to captain Musiala or Gundo this week. At least it kind of covers off like Musiala cooking a little bit that I have him. But let's wait and see. By wildcard next week, do you mean the quarterfinals? Yes. Yeah, sorry, I'm used to playing FPL next game week. Whatever, yeah, that's what I usually mean. Ericsson did well for me throughout the groups, but he has got to go, blood. He's got to go, blood. Yeah, he did well for me as well. I had him in 2 out of the 3 match days. Both times the first match day he scored, got man of the match. Second one got man of the match. So, yeah, I was very happy with him as well. Same, used both of my chips in the groups. Any reason for Ake over Virgil van Dijk? Money is not an issue for me. Money's not an issue for me. I've just gone with Ake because the versatility of his game. He can either play centre-back or left-back, and his expected data has actually been pretty good, so that's why I've gone with him. Do you think I should get rid of Bruno so I can replace Mittelstadt for Rudiger? I mean, if you've got the wildcard next week, you could always gamble on Schlotterbeck or Rome. You could gamble on it. Italy team news. Yeah, we probably should get that fairly soonish. What's your reasoning for captaining Gundo over Musiala? Gundo's, been my captain actually all 3 of the first Germany games. I just think his data has been better than Musiala's. If we look at expected goal involvement, he has been better. I'm just going to double check that. I'm pretty sure on that one. Just give me a second. Stats. Teams. Where the hell is it? Here we go. I don't want FOT mob rating. I want... Where is it? XG plus XA per 90. It goes Havertz, Gundogan, Musiala, Kroos, Kimmich in that order. So that's why I've gone for Gundogan. Better XG and expected goal involvement per 90. So that's why. Is Triple Spain bad if I have no chips left? I mean, I'm on Triple Spain, but yeah, they will be on a harder side of the draw, but we do get free transfers. I just think I'm backing on teams that could do quite well this tournament. In my opinion, Switzerland versus Italy will be a draw, and finally Italy lose because they don't have a striker. Their performance against Spain and Croatia was dramatic. More or less wait and see what happens. Game's pretty soon. Is Rome starting? Apparently yes, being reported in German media. Do you have any confirmation whether Diego Costa and Jordan Pickford England play on the same day or different days in the quarterfinals? They play on different days in the quarterfinals. That's why I've gone with those goalkeeper pairings. Ronaldo or Kane, and then Gakpo or Morata. It probably depends what chip strategy you're on. Like if you've got the wild card ready for next week, I reckon you could. I'd probably go Ronaldo over Kane. I'm feeling more Ronaldo. Like England, we're not good. We're just not good going forward. It's just the way it's going. And then Gakpo over Morata. I think if you've got the wild card, I'd play Morata this week. If not, then maybe Gakpo. Tom, I've just sent you my team on the tweet. Wonderful stuff. Love that, mate. Love that. If anyone else wants their team rating, send it me on Twitter. Hi, Tom. What do you think of my team? No chips left. Chasing rank. Yes. Good. I like it. I like the differential picks you've gone for. I'm not 100% convinced on Silva. Dallo won't play because Cancelo will play at right back, so I'd change that. I'd go for Pepe there if you're looking for that strong Portugal defence that you're back in here. So yeah, I'd probably do that. Probably do that one, mate. That'd be my advice on that. Did you consider Pedri over Williams? I did. But again, I'm just going to check the data and see which of the two players is, you know, predicted to do well. Let's get the, where is that one? Not that one. This one. So as we can see here, Williams is above Pedri by quite a considerable margin. So I think that's what's edged me towards doing that. It's quite a considerable margin between Pedri and Williams, so that's why we've gone with that. I need to look at Depay, to be honest. Depay and Gakpo. Like, Gakpo scored the goals, but Depay, man. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Stats. Expected goals plus assists per 90. It's close, but Depay is edging it. He is edging it. Both played similar-ish minutes as well. Depay or Gakpo? Depay or Gakpo, eh? Do you trust Carvajal's minutes considering he's on a yellow? I expect him to at least see 60, I hope. But it is running through my mind. That might be a decision that, you know, potentially changes my mind. I've got the Limitless chip. What striker should I go for? You probably want to play the Limitless maybe next round or maybe the semis. Again, though, your picks are realistically between Fulkrug, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Morata, Kane, Gakpo, Depay. That's probably who it's worth. Sent mine in. Cool, Jamie. We'll go and take a look at that in a sec, mate. Can you look at my team as well? Sent you on Twitter. Thanks. Yep, no problem, guys. We'll go and take a look at some of your teams. If you are enjoying the stream, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, we are edging closer to that 5,000 subscriber mark. It would be absolutely immense if we could go and hit it today. So, yeah. Baumgartner or Simmons? I probably would go for Baumgartner. As we saw in the last section, he's predicted to get more points. More likely to start as well, I'd say. Depay thinks he's a basketball player playing with the headband on his head. Gakpo does a lot more on the offensive, but the Netherlands themselves don't convince me. Yeah, they've not convinced me either. I just think we have to have at least, like, with me not having a wild card, I have to cover that top bracket off a little bit. Carvajal, Laporte, or Lenormand, who is the best choice? I also have Cucurella. Probably Lenormand first, Carvajal, and then Laporte. I'm seeing on FotMob Fernandez is reportedly playing. Don't know how true that is. Don't know how true that is. Keep the questions coming in, guys. Any that you want answering, or if you want your team reviewing, we had quite a few of those sent in. So let's go and review some of these. That's Jamie's team. Still have the wildcard and 2 million spare. I'm not keen on KDB personally. I think as well, with you having that wildcard, you can take some picks like a Kanji, yep. I'd be a little bit more bullish with some of my picks. That would be my advice. Like, I'd back in the England defence with a double. Back the Spain and back the Portugal. You've got the wild card as the safety net to get you out. So I'd say be a little bit more bullish. Maybe go for that double Spanish midfield. I know a lot of people have been saying Pedri or Ruiz. That would be my option. You've got that wild card in the back pocket. Have a little bit of fun with it. Gamble. Take some gambles. No chips left. They've got Ronaldo, Morata, Williams, Bellingham, Musiala, Gundo, Cucurella, Walker, Gahey, Koundé, Costa, Pickford, Ake. Yep, I really like this team. No problems with it. I like it. The France one is an interesting one. Like, they're not predicted to do, like, amazing stuff. But, yeah. Like, this is the thing. I bought Carvajal in, but I'm tempted to put a French defender back in. I am tempted to put a French defender back in. I think it just covers me on all bases then. What do you guys think? Should I put a French defender in instead of Carvajal? I think it will cover me off a little bit better for the next round. I've not got that wild card left. Hey, my defence is Ake, Carvajal, Theo and Mittelstadt. Is that good enough to win the bet against my cousin? Well, it depends. Are you trying to like win your league? What are you trying to do? Let me know. Cucurella or Carvajal or overall nailed Spain defenders. Not expecting any attacking returns if Carvajal doesn't play at least 60 minutes. I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm starting to lean off Carvajal a little bit. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough then, Jamie. That's fine. Xavi Simons or Sabitzer. Sabitzer 100% for me. Lenormand 100% to start, you think? Yeah, he's predicted in the FOT mob lineup, so yeah, I'd say he's quite confident. Yes, French defender for Carvajal. Yeah, I'm thinking that. I'm thinking I might play a French defender instead of Carvajal. Just spreads me out a little bit more. Obviously, we've got to be a little bit more precautious. I say this, sat here with an England triple up in defence. But yeah, I'm guessing you've just sent me your team. That's what you want me to go check? Yeah, here we go. Pranav, any suggestions? I probably, mate, wouldn't be triple France. It's not the easiest game to call on paper. And obviously, you got Sabitzer, so you got people like Williams and Pepe playing before, you know, Sabitzer in this team. So just organise your team a little bit better. But yeah. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have Kante. That would be my one. Mittelstadt as well, apparently dropped. So, yeah, he'd probably be the one that I would rotate out of that one. Where do we send teams? If you want to send me a team, at FPLTom_, leave it under my pinned tweets. And KDB is the only player trying for Belgium, lol. With France misfiring so hard, it wouldn't surprise me if it takes them past France single-handedly. Fair enough. Fair enough. I get that. I do get that argument. Does somebody know how to turn on free transfers? You automatically have free transfers. Nothing has to be turned on. You just have them. Friend that is first in our league is 30 points ahead. Is it GG's? I think if you can get a captaincy decision right, I don't think a captain, so far in the game, my best captain score was the Gundogan one with a goal, assist, man of the match. That's pulled me ahead of my mini league and my mates. I reckon if you could get maybe one or two captains right, if you can get one that absolutely cooks and no one else has it, could be sublime. Posh or Koundé, both equally risky. I think probably back France more than that. I'm just going to look at this here. 30% chance. It's so tight. So tight. Is Bastoni still a good option? Looking at the Italy squad. Let me get the team up. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. I mean, if you're confident in him, then stick with him. I just think maybe the triple up on France is a little bit extreme, especially if you've not got the wild card left for next week. That's the only thing I'm trying to say with that one. Right, let's have a look at this team then. Sommer, Shaw, Akanji, Rodriguez. Yeah, it's a pretty standard side. Bastoni. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent one. It's a fine side. I still think Bastoni's an okay option. I just don't know how to call that game. And as you saw from this one here, no one really knows how to call that game, how that one's actually going to work. Like, it's very, very hard to tell. It's very split. So, for me personally, if I've not got the wild card next week, I would be looking at teams that are more likely to progress throughout the tournament, in my opinion. So, yeah. That's my advice on that one. That is my advice on that one. I have the Limitless Chiv left. When should I play it? Maybe next week. Maybe next week. That might be a decent option. Second in my mini league right now at 185 points, while my mate is on 189. Rest of them 130 to 165. Yeah, a lot of my mates like that. There's one that's probably about 20 points behind. The rest are just sucking slugs down the bottom. Cool, Liam. We'll go and check your team. Cool. Let's have a look. What do you think? I have my wildcard left. I like it then, mate. You've gone bullish on some picks. I can fully get behind that. I'm a big fan of that one. Yep. All good for me. All good for me. And then Liam's. Jesus, I'm having to squint with this one. Kane, Bellinger, Kane, Mbappe, Fernandes, Williams, Musiala, Gundo, Carvajal, Cucurella, Gay. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Good team. Will Gundo play more defensively because of round of 16 and Denmark? Potentially not. I'd still be the 10. If then, is Musiala the better captain? Well, Gundo's XG per 90 is better than Musiala's. If you're looking at predicted data as well, where is it? That one? If you're looking at predicted data as well, it does have Musiala down compared to, well, Musiala and Gundo, there's not much to split them. It's 0.26 and 0.28. There's 0.2 in it, so there's not much in it. But the expected data per 90, well, not expected data per 90, expected goal involvement is leaning more towards Gundogan. I'm on 178 points. Is that good? You're probably like 200k ranked somewhere. It's not the worst in the world, but it could be better. Do I play triple English defence or go France defender instead of Carvajal? No chips left. I mean, England probably have quite a strong probability, but it does spread your assets out a little bit more, so I'll probably go for the France one. Mittelstadt not starting. That is the rumour, yeah. Where do I send my team? If you want to send me a team, at FPLTom_, leave it under my pinned tweet, and we'll get to reviewing that. If you're enjoying the content as well, guys, on the channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, we're closing in on that 5,000 subscribers. Would be immense if we could hit it today. Would be pretty cool. Can't lie. Would be very good if we could hit it today. I think we're going to have to put the lights on in a second. It's getting a bit dark and gloomy in here. I'm just going to put the lights on. 1 second. You can still see me. Don't worry. Shite it. There we go. You know, get the vibe going a little bit. Get the vibe going. Turn that up as well. There we go. Bit better. Sent. Cool. We'll go and check that out, mate. Pranav did some corrections. Ronaldo, Mbappe, Williams. I like this. This is good, mate. Big fan of that. Yep. No problems with that one, mate. Looks really, really good. If you haven't sent me your team or it's not pulling through, as one flies in here, 4 million left and unlimited chip. What should I improve? I think it's strong. I genuinely think it's a really strong team, so probably nothing. I think you're all good. I think you're set. But yeah, if your team isn't pulling through there, just make sure you are following me on Twitter, because sometimes that obviously impacts it and means that's a bit too bright, actually. Just going to turn that one back down. There we go. I'm struggling who to pick between Musiala and Gundo. I mean, Gundo is slightly behind Musiala for expected goals this match day. But on the other hand, you do then have Gundo with better expected goal involvement. Where did you get that stat? Which one? Which stat? Which stat? Let me know. For captain, I'm leaning more towards Gundo just because of his per 90 data. I don't see Fabian on the list. I'm still unsure between him and Pedri. I'm guessing then you mean... Where is it? This stat here. This is the one that you're probably unsure about. Then if you're not seeing Fabian Ruiz on here, then I probably would edge more towards Pedri. But obviously Williams is on this list and quite a popular asset, so he's probably the one to go for. And if you're asking where I got this one from, it's from Rob T FPL. Go and give him a follow on Twitter. Link to his work in the description. So yeah, go and drop him a follow as well. Like I said, though, guys, if you are enjoying today's stream, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. As we are closing in on that 5k subscriber mark. If we could do it today, it would be pretty impressive. I can't lie. Just updated my phone. We need 30 people. 30 people to hit 5k. That's all we need. That's all we need. Sent my squad. Cool, we'll go and take a look at that. I'm just going to put that in the chat. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, like I said, this tweet, the post I've just put in right now, we literally need 30 people to hit that subscribe button to help us get to that 5k mark. It's one of the goals of the year for me and would be absolutely immense if we could hit it. So if you are enjoying the content that you see, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber as well to the channel, hit that like button. Let's push it out to more people. Let's try and get that 5k mark. We'll try and answer as many questions as we can, do as many team ratings as we can before the deadline. We're going to stream all the way up to the deadline. So yeah, keep the positive vibes going, guys, to be honest. Pin message. Right, that's pinned as well. That is pinned, so everyone knows what they need to do. Jude, KDB, Musiala, or Gundo? I'm guessing you mean pick one. I'm edging more towards Gundo, but I think Musiala is a very good shout as well. I think it's a tough split between the two of them. I am having thoughts about Carvajal, and I might put a French defender in there. I think it just spreads me out a little bit more. Means that I'm covering few more bases. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, I think we might do that. Right, let's take a look if anyone else has sent me their teams. Yeah, we've had some more sent in. If you want to send me your teams, drop me a follow on Twitter and then at FPLTom_, leave it under the pinned tweets and go for it. Danish players are untouchable. What do you think? I mean, I'm guessing you're Danish, so that's probably why you've done for it. You've got an amazing rank, so go for it. Rest of the team, though, again, I'm having doubts about this double Spanish defence, but they've got really good data. I think you are missing a Spanish midfielder. I think I would go for a Spanish attacker. Maybe drop Gakpo for Morata if you've got that wild card still in hand. But yeah, other than that, I like it. And I can't ignore your bias towards Denmark, though. I have 3.5 million in the bank and my wild card. That Rudiger slot is the one I'm unsure about because I also like Ake. Then I probably, I mean, you've got the wild card left, so I think that's fine. I think you're fine. I think this team's decent, very very good. Still have wildcard, not sure about Kane and Bellingham. Not convinced on CR7 either. I think if you've got that wildcard, I wouldn't be backing England so heavily in the attacking side. Probably would be looking more at the defensive side. You've got that wildcard. I'd get rid of people like Posh. I'd go for maybe a double up of... I think a Portugal defender over Posh is needed. Drop one of Kane or Bellingham. Get another Spanish one in here. You've got that wildcard. Free hit this week. These teams are playing the worst opposition they are going to play for the rest of the tournament. This is your golden chance if you've still got the wild card. For me, in my personal opinion, you've still got that wild card left. Use this week as basically a free hit. Attack the fixtures. We've spoke about which ones to attack throughout today's stream. Not that one. This one. Attack the teams with strong clean sheet expectancy. Strong predicted goals as well. Enjoy it. Pick those players. Have a little bit of fun. Then set your wild card up next week. That is the way to do it. Cucurella should start, yeah. He's predicted in the FOTMob 1 to start as well, so he should be pretty much starting. Not that one. There we go. Captaincy plan. I mean, it's probably going to be... It's Gundo today. Probably going to be on Nico Williams tomorrow. Then I think we're going to go for either Ronaldo or Mbappe. And then it's probably, if it has to come down to it, Gakpo on the final day. Why no Portugal defence? We've got Costa. We've got the goalkeeper, if needs be. Just dropped my team. Is there something missing? Maybe a change in keeper? We'll go and take a look, mate. Mittelstadt is apparently not starting. No, Mittelstadt is apparently not starting. Triple up on Spain with Carvajal, Ake, or triple up on England defence or a France defender. If you've still got the wild card, then I'd probably be looking at the triple ups. Attack these fixtures while you've still got that wild card chip in hand. This is your week to really attack it. There's a lot of nice fixtures as well from a defensive and an attacking standpoint. So just go out there, attack it with all your might. To be honest, that would be my advice on that one. Just drop my team. Is there something maybe missing? Oh, we did that question. I'll go and take a look at that one. If you're enjoying the content, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all that good stuff. As you saw from the pinned tweets, you know, we don't need too many. The best cap for Matchday 1, the poll for that is going around as well on the channel. That is quite tight, to be honest. That is extremely tight. It's currently 50-50 for votes for that one. So make sure you're getting your votes in. Potentially, this is why I want to have both Musiala and Gundo, because it is going to be ridiculously tight between the two. Cancelo, Saliba, or I don't even know who that is. So I'll probably go Cancelo. Kane or Ronaldo? I think Ronaldo's the better option for this week. I think if you go for Ronaldo, then next week you can swap him out for Kane if England do progress. And if England look good attacking. But we're still waiting to see that from an England perspective. Double up on German mids. Yeah, that's what we've gone for. I think it covers us off today. Both of these guys highly owned. Both of them as well, as you saw with the poll, is 50-50 split between Musiala and Gundo, which way that one's going to go. So, for me personally, yeah, that's why I've got both of them in. When should I use the Limitless? Either next round or in the semi-finals would be my advice. Is there a game for the third place game? No, there is not a game. What rank am I in the world? I'm currently 35k in the world. So there you go, 35k. Don't spam. Don't spam, but we're 35k in the world. Whom should I replace Theo with, or should I? Depends. Like, I'm thinking about maybe bringing a France defender in for Carvajal, moving away from that triple Spanish. Just kind of spread my assets out a little bit more. Just because I don't have the safety net of a wild card, so maybe just spreading it out a little bit more. I am thinking about it. I'm thinking about dropping Carvajal. And maybe bringing back Theo Hernandez. That's the thoughts on the moment. Because I think that way it just... Yeah. Triple up on Spain with Carvajal, Ake, or triple up to England defence. Again, depends what strategy you're on, mate. But I think if you've got the wild card next week, just go for the triple. What about Posh? He has most shots from defenders. Yeah, I think he's a decent shout. But at the same time, if Austria go out, then I'm booking in like 2 transfers already, and then I'd want like, yeah, I'm just not convinced. Like, I think the Turkey game might be a little bit more harder than people think. I just don't think they have a third place Mr. Nobody. I just think they just sack it off. I answered that question already. I said Cancelo. Should I take Kane or Ronaldo? I think I'm slightly leaning more towards Ronaldo than Kane, but both are really good options. Both are really, really good options. I've already answered your question, bro. Please don't spam. Don't spam in the chat. Ronaldo or Messi? I mean, Messi is just God gift, but Ronaldo's more kind of work ethic, and I'm more in the work ethic camp as kind of a life, like, style person. Is just... I think hard work and determination. So I like Ronaldo. I do like Ronaldo. Do keep your questions coming in. If anyone sends me their teams as well, they will get rated before the end of today's stream. If you are new to the channel as well, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, as we are approaching 5,000 subscribers. We're getting ridiculously close to it. We're edging super close. Not that kind of edging. But if we do hit it today, there will be some mad celebrations. Triple up on which defence, English or Spanish? Let's take a look at this. Obviously, this has changed slightly, and England is still at 55%. Spain are at 58%. So, yeah, I'd probably do that. Mods showing at the wheel. Yeah, mods have disappeared. The mods have disappeared fully, man. Just Normie. Lobotka or Sabitzer? Sabitzer 100%. Should I captain Fulkrug, Musiala or Rudiger? I think it's a split between Musiala and Fulkrug. Let's have a look who's better predicted data-wise. It is Fulkrug over Musiala, so projected goals-wise, he could be the shout this week. He could be the one. We're edging. We're edging. Bro, you know what, Jamie? You know what? You're the only one in here. Let's give it you, man. This is your time to shine. There we go. Enjoy. Moderator. This is your test while the other boys are out sleeping. The other boys are slacking. Yeah. You heard me right. I said edging. We can't see those hands. I put you as a moderator, and that's the first comment. There are the hands. There are the hands. There's no edging. There's no edging. Hi from India. Hello. How are you? Carvajal or Cucurella? I think with Carvajal being on a yellow, I'm slightly leaning more towards Cucurella. Why do you think Sabitzer? Better for... Well, his ball recovery numbers are still pretty decent. Better expected data. There's rumours that he's on penalties. I don't know how accurate that is. But yeah, he's pretty decent. Who to replace Mittelstadt with? I mean, you've either got the Germany route or, you know, you've got your other players as well. Yeah, let's go. Hey, yo, George. What a comment that is. Who to captain, Gundo or Musiala? I mean, the poll is pretty much split 50-50, straight down the middle. I'm leaning more towards Gundo. He's got better expected goal involvement per 90 over Musiala so far this tournament. I think as well he's more likely to play the full 90 minutes than Musiala. And if the game goes to extra time, I can see them leaving Gundo on. Musiala, I don't think they could. Mods moving mad. Yeah, I know, George, those are some sus comments, man. We're gonna have to take that away from you if you keep putting sus stuff. Is this your final team? I think the only player that could come out at this point is Carvajal for a Spanish defender. I think that's the only one realistically that we might change. Not a Spanish defender, for a French defender. Who would you better, Carvajal or Cucurella? I think Cucurella for me. But yeah, we might swap Carvajal for Fernandez. Yeah. It's an interesting statement. It is an interesting statement. Do keep your questions coming in. Keep the likes, keep the subscriptions coming in as well, guys. We are slowly closing in to that 5,000 subscriber mark. Will Fulkrug start? Yeah, it's been reported a lot in the German media that he will start. Ruiz or Williams? I think Williams is in the FOTMob starting lineup. Both of those guys are, but he is predicted better data, so I would be leaning more towards Williams. Should I replace Gakpo with Fulkrug in my sub? I mean, you could do. Very easily. I think if you've got the wildcard left as well, then why not have a little bit of fun this week? Suggest me one short win defender. Mark Gahey, done. What do you think about Xavi Simons? I think he's okay, but why was he dropped last game? And will he be dropped again? I don't know. Donnarumma differential captain. I mean, the clean sheet odds for that game are pretty tight, so I wouldn't really want to call on that one. I sent my team on Twitter. Can you please check? Yeah, of course, man. Of course we can check. Cool. Use my wildcard. Total points 199. Nice stuff. Harry Kane and Mbappe. Mittelstadt is the one I'd get rid of. Being widely reported in German media that he's not going to start today's game, so he would be the one that I would get rid of. Yeah. Right, we're doing this. We're doing this. Oh my days, my throat. It's starting to hurt a bit. Like doing like nearly... Well, this is probably going to be 3.5 hours, maybe 4, close to 4 hours when we finish of streaming. Yeah. I'm tempted with Kunde. But yeah, we're going to go for Theo Hernandez. In he goes. Bosh. I'm back to that. Get that right. There we go. Why not Virgil van Dijk instead of Ake? I've just gone with Ake because his defensive data has actually been pretty... Well, his attacking data, sorry. His expected goal involvement... Not expected. His goal involvement so far has been really, really decent. Cancelo or Nuno Mendes? I think both are really good shouts. Depends on your budget. Did you look at my team? I'm on a delay. Not sure if I missed it. It might not have come through, so just make sure you are following me on Twitter. Donnarumma plus Virgil van Dijk / Ake or Verbergen versus Koundé. I'd go Verbergen versus Koundé. Best 4.5 million defender who isn't Cucurella or Gahey. The Austrian one, Posh. Is that his name? Why is his throat hurting? And edging. I mean, it's probably like the 4 hours close of talking, to be honest. I have Williams, Sabitzer, Gundo, and Fernandez. Who else in the midfield? Probably a second German mid or a gamble maybe on like Kante or someone like that. Cancelo, Pepe, or Noon already have Costa. I probably would then go for the attacking option then of Cancelo. I have both Theo and Carvajal. Whom should I get rid of? I mean, I'd just put Cucurella in. Like, he's predicted to start 4.5 million. Still gives you a nice way into that Spanish defence. So, yeah, I'd probably go for that one. Because he's northern. Bro, if you knew where I was from, I like, some people class it as the north, some people don't class it as the north. But yeah, is what it is. Is what it is. Do keep the questions coming in, guys. Keep the likes, keep the subscriptions, all that good stuff coming in. I am just going to quickly take a wee because my bladder has been needing it for about 45 minutes. I'm going to take a wee. We'll be back. Don't worry. We'll answer as many questions and we'll lead into that last half an hour. We are super close, like I said, to that 5K mark. So push it out. Let's get some likes. Let's get some support going for this stream. All right. Boom. Toilet. See you in a second. We're back, baby. We're back. We're back. Let's get some hype going in the chat. I'm now a relieved man. The bladder has been relieved. It just went on forever. Kane or Ronaldo? I'd go Ronaldo this week. Kane more longer term as a pick. Should I throw in a France defender over Cancelo? Again, depends. Have you got that wild card? Like I've got so many people in here. Like, it just does slip my mind sometimes. Do I replace Carvajal for Cucurella? And also, where do I send my team? If you want to send me a team, at FPLTom_, leave it under my pin tweet on Twitter, and that's the place to do it. Carvajal or Nathan Ake, I have the wild card left. I mean, if you've got the wild card left, then I'd go for Carvajal. Bernardo Silva or Bruno, I feel like Silva was the better, but I may be wrong. What's your opinion? I think I'd go for Fernandez. I think he's been pretty decent at this tournament so far. And I think FPL Mate did like an experts video, if you like, and 96% of them had Bruno Fernandes in their team. Gakpo or Morata, I have no chips. Then you're probably in the same position as me. I've gone for Gakpo. It gives me a player more on that side of the draw, rather than Morata, who could be subbed off early. Like, let's not beat around the bush. It could happen. And also, it means then it's one less transfer to maybe look at next week. Mbappe or Morata this game week? I think both are really good shouts. I think genuinely both are really good shouts. But Morata does give you a very solid captain for tomorrow. Like a really, really good captain choice. Could the story from the World Cup repeat it and CR7 gets benched? I don't think he will. I think he'll start. Should I go Fernandez or Gundogan? I have a wild card and I have Musiala. I mean, Bruno probably the one then. Theo Hernandez or Ake with no chips. Probably looking more at Ake. Where does Posh play? He's one of the fullbacks in the system. One of the fullbacks in the system. Keep the likes coming in, guys. Keep the subscriptions flowing as well. Keep the questions as well. Yeah, I think he's a left back or a right back, if I'm not mistaken. Someone let me know in the chat. But yeah, I'm 90% sure he's a left back. But yeah, yeah, there you go. Check Twitter. Oh, I will. Oh, I will. Today has been a long one, I can't lie, doing all these streams. Monkey, thank you for the follow. He's debating Carvajal for Cucurella. What do you reckon? Yep, I think that's fine. The rest of the team looks ridiculously strong. So yeah, I'm all aboard it. All aboard it, mate. Big fan. I'm guessing your team name was Monkey. That was probably the one. That was probably the one. If your team doesn't appear there, make sure you are following me on Twitter, as sometimes it doesn't quite pull through, and you do need to be following me for it just to kind of filter through and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Do keep the likes coming in, guys. Like I said, keep those subscriptions flowing as well. We do have about 24 minutes till the deadline. The subs are slowly increasing. We might hit 5k today. I think something mad would probably have to happen for us to kind of get across that mark. And finally, there's been a slight advantage in the poll. Gundo now edges it at 51%. He's a right back. There we go. My 90%, forget it. Forget it. He's the right back for the team. Thank you for that one, Mr. Nobody. Who else is looking forward to the new FPL season? Obviously, that'll start gearing up. Been working on some thumbnails and new designs for that today, so that'll be in the pipeline. So that you'll start seeing that appear as well on the old subscriber timeline when that stuff comes around. Obviously, we'll be going into it probably with 5k subscribers, which will be very nice compared to where we were last year. Gakpo or Depay, as you can see, I've had that dilemma myself. I've gone with Gakpo. Depay is slightly edging it on the data per 90, but yeah. I don't think it was racially motivated, no. I think that's just his name. I'm not deep in it that much. And I don't think anyone else should either. Pickford plus Costa or Pickford plus Neuer. I would go for... I mean, I'm sat on Pickford versus Costa, so I have to go for Pickford versus Costa, don't I? Keep the questions coming in, guys. Keep the subscriptions flowing. Anyone want their team rating? Leave it under my pinned tweet. Let me know your score predictions for tonight. What do you think the score is going to be? I'm feeling it could be like 1-1. I feel like 1-1 could be the score, and then penalties and extra time for the Italy game. And then tonight I'm feeling a 2-0 win for Germany. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know. My voice, Jesus. It's struggling. It's struggling. What we got in the old drawer? They were alright. They were just a bit grim. But we're going to have to pop another one. Buzzing. Had my worst season in ages of 500k, so want to move on. Yeah, that was my worst season since starting the FPL YouTube channel. But I definitely think with all the people that I'm following now and the data that we're using in these videos, I feel towards the end of the season I was making better decisions. So hopefully that can pay off again. Who's my captain for today? We're going to go for Ilkay Gundogan. He's going to be the captain for today. Why Carvajal out? I just need to spread my team out a little bit. So we've gone for Hernandez. FPL Copycat has said 2-2, then Pens for Switzerland. Interesting. And then 2-1 for Germany. Nice. Cucurella has the chance of an early sub. I think both of them do, especially with especially with Carvajal being on a yellow. Morata or Kane. I think if you've got the wild card next week, play Morata. If not, maybe you're probably looking more at Kane. Both decent shouts though. Both very good shouts. Do I have a wild card left? I do not. That's probably why my team is a little bit more different to most people's. I don't have a wild card left. We're just trying to spread the team out, spread the players out and stuff like that. Keep the questions coming in. Keep the subscriptions coming in, guys, as well. Like I said, we are slowly going towards that 5k mark. It would be impressive if we could hit it today. It's just because he's on a yellow. So obviously if he gets a yellow, he'll miss the next game. So obviously with me not having a wild card available, I need players to be available next week. Nice. Thank you very much for that one. Sent in my updated team. Cool. We'll go and take a look at those guys. 2-0 to Switzerland and 2-0 to Germany from Jamie, one of our channel moderators. Let's take a look. Rex has sent his team. Updated team. Switched out Kane for Ronaldo. Cucurella and Koundé for Cancelo and Carvajal. Nice. I like it. It's a steady team. It's a steady team, mate. I've got no problems with that one. Very steady team. Hey, Jeff. How's it going, man? What is your current total? It's 195 or 196. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. Bellingham or Sabitzer? I'd go Sabitzer. Is Carvajal and Cucurella both in a team bad, even team with a wild card left? No, it's fine. I do think it's fine if you've got the wild card. I think it's fine regardless. I'm just trying to look at players that could progress and might not get suspended as I don't have that safety net of a wild card. Lucas has said, Gahey plus Carvajal or Walker plus Lenormand. Already have Cucurella. I mean, could you not do Gahey and Lenormand? Those would probably be my two picks. Kane or Ronaldo? I probably would go Ronaldo if you've got the wild card ready for next week. Kane if not. How are you doing in the match predictor so far? I've not even done it. 2-1 Germany and 2-1 Switzerland with a last-minute goal. Ooh, you love to see it. I'm not going to watch the Switzerland-Italy game. I need to head to the gym. So we're going to go there, work out, chest day today. So I'm feeling good. I like a nice little chest day. You know, we'll start off with some inclined bench. Then we'll move on to some lat raises. We'll head over to the shoulder press machine. You know, stuff like that. And then got some plated presses. And then, yeah, come home. Probably do a little bit of abs. And then have some good grub and watch the game tonight. That's the plan. Also sent my team in. Nice. We hit 5k yet? No, we have not hit 5k yet, mate. We are ridiculously close to it. Ridiculously close. We need 22 more people. 22 more people. So yeah, I'm gonna put it as the pin tweet. I'm gonna retype this one. Needed for 5k. Woo! So that's gonna go in there. So yeah, 22 subs for 5k. Wow. Ridiculous. No, I do not have the wild card left. DeMarco is benched. It was widely reported by a lot of Italian media. I haven't got a wild card or limitless like you, but you still have picked Ronaldo. Surely we get Kane, right? Better fixtures. That's probably one of my transfers in next week. England offensively, just not been very good. Chest day, 5k, and Italy losing would be lovely. I'm not so keen about the Italy bit, but chest day and 5k would be beautiful, to be honest. Team news, I mean, you can go and check it out for yourself. It's pretty much out there. The only big one's probably DeMarco. Dumfries or Cancelo, probably would go Cancelo on that one. Bum, 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 bum. Musiala now is edging it on the poll for the best captain. Both at 50% though. Like, it's ridiculously close which way that one's going to go. Ake or Van Dijk, money isn't an issue. I think both are really good. I think Ake has just had better goal involvement so far. Baumgartner is better for the round of 16. I think both are really good shouts. Obviously, Sabitzer has had the better ball recoveries, better... what else does he have better? Better data so far in the tournament, more minutes played, all that stuff. I have a wild card and don't know if I've gone aggressive enough. I'll take a look, mate. Let's check Twitter. Let's check. Ethan, he says, tempted by Walker and Baumgartner to go Gundo and Stones, though. Still have a wild card. I mean, Kane is just a player I'm not very boisterous on. But you've got Ronaldo. I think Morata in here would be full aggression for this game week. You've obviously got that wild card, so I think you pick one of the two and probably go for Gundo in here. Like, just really attack this week. That'd be my advice for that. This is my updated Kane, Morata, Porsche, Lenormand. Triple Spain defence. Very boisterous, but they are the best team for this week. I'm guessing you've still got the wild card left, Mr. Nobody. Nice. W or L. Mbappe, Morata, Simon. Yeah, I like it. It's a strong team. It is a strong team. Is Frimpong not going to be in the attack? Maybe. We're not 100% sure. Where should I send my team? If you want your team rating, at FPL Tom. Is Bastoni still a shout to catch up Walker? I just can't call that game, and like the data can't call that game, and the predicted clean sheets are not the best. There's, you know, it could happen, but there's better defenses I think to target. Did I miss something? Where is the lineup? What do you miss? What did you miss, mate? I've heard Fulkirk playing and Mittelstadt may be out. Yep, that's correct. Now Musiala is edging. Yep, with 51% of the votes, he is taking it. He is taking it. He is taking it. Bum 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 bum. Keep your questions coming in, guys. Let's see how many we can try and answer before today's deadline. We've got about 13 minutes till the games do actually start taking place. Obviously, we've been streaming for probably close to maybe like 3.5 hours, something like that. A ridiculous amount of streaming for today. But yeah, we're closing in on that 5k mark. It's been pretty immense. It's been a great day. I massively appreciate everyone who has commented, sent their teams in, all that good stuff. Massively appreciated by me. Do you think Frimpong has more upside to Van Dijk? I do, but just for me, I don't have the wild card as a backup, so can't really gamble on it. Mendes or Stones already have Gahey, Pickford and Cancelo. I mean, if you've got the wild card, Mendes. If you don't, then Stones. Xavi Simons or Sabitzer. Probably Sabitzer. I've got 6 million to spend, but I'm happy with my team. That's fine then. That's really good. We've got that extended budget for a reason. Do you think FPL would improve if you could make subs and changes like captains? I think it would. But at the same time, FPL is built for casual managers. It's built for the people that, you know, just pick up the game at the start of the season. They put their team in and then they're done. Maybe they'll come back and look at it. Manual substitutions for them. Yeah. Yeah. Trent reported to start right back. Want a piece of that. Where have you read that, 99 Aguero? Where have you read that? Cool, we'll go and check that out. Agree with Mr. Nobody. Everybody go and like. Yeah. Kane or Gakpo? Probably Kane. I'm off. Have to pick up my son before kickoff. Ciao, boys. Thank you, Jamie. Big shout out to Jamie, one of our new moderators in the chat. Shout out to him. I also think FPL should add ball recoveries. I am 100% in agreement with that. I absolutely love ball recoveries. It gives you defenders something else to look forward to. gives you the kind of opportunity as well to go and own some lesser midfielders as well. Musiala, Gundo, and Wirtz worth the triple up. Wirtz is apparently not playing, so no. Would you go for Verbergen if I have a wild card? Yeah, that's fine. To be honest, I do think Walker will be left back and Trent right back. Maybe. Captain Gundo or Musiala, why? I mean, you have to captain someone on the first day, so that's why. Whoever sent me their team, it's not come through, so make sure you are following me for that to come through. Otherwise, it isn't going to pop up. Keep the questions coming in, guys. Any final last-minute questions you might have, do get them into the chat. We will try to answer as many as we possibly can before time does finish up here today in the stream. In the stream. Players to replace Carvajal with wildcard left. I mean, you could keep him if you've got the wild card left. It's not like, for me, the concern was more around the yellow cards rather than his minutes. But yeah, you know, yeah. Just one of those. Can you show your team? Bro, it's literally on screen. This is my team. What do you mean, can I show my screen? This is my team. How can I show my screen when this already is my team? Ronaldo or Gakpo? Probably lean more towards... I don't know. Ronaldo or Gakpo? Probably more towards Ronaldo. Bro, thoughts on Barella as a pick? And Baumgartner in place of Sabitzer. I prefer Sabitzer, and Barella's an okay pick, but you're probably more playing for ball recoveries. But he could be one. I'm off to my friends now. Have a good sesh, bro, and hopefully see that 5k. Let's hope so, man. Let's hope so. Will we see a watch-along for the semis final? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. FPL Fran's doing them, so I don't think there'd be too much people kind of kicking around. I don't have premium. It should let you leave it under it if you're following me as well. Bro, thoughts on Barella as a pick? Yeah, we already did that question. Keep the likes coming in, guys. Keep the subscriptions flowing as well. We need 18 people. 18 people to hit that 5k mark. 18. So if you are someone who's watching the stream or you've just joined, you want to help us out, you want to help us hit that 5k, or you've been watching for a long time, you think, you know what, I'm enjoying this. Let's hit that subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber as well, hit the like button. Let's push it out. Let's celebrate 5k together. We should all gaslight him and say, can you show your team? Bro, shut up. The team's already on screen. So a nice Bastoni replacement would be Cancelo. Yeah, I can get on board with that. Did you see your Matchday 4 video was your most viewed video? Yeah, it was. The transfer one's got like 14 or 15k. Absolutely unreal. So again, thank you for all the support you've shown throughout the whole of the Euros content. Yeah, it's been immense. It has been immense. Like, we're close to hitting like over like 1,200 growth since the start of the Euros in terms of subscriptions. So amazing. Is Ronaldo a better pick than Kane? My personal opinion, yes. Portugal better defensive, better attacking data-wise, and Ronaldo's data has been better at the tournament. So yeah. Thoughts on De Bruyne? Probably an avoid, especially for me with not having that wild card. If you fancy a gamble, maybe, but I think there's better midfield picks. Yeah. So that's probably with that one. Boom, boom, boom. Please don't spam, Victor, or you will be muted from the chat. Victor, do not spam. Ake or Bastoni better pick? I think Ake is the better pick, to be honest. especially if you've not got a wild card ready for next week. Kane or Gakpo? Probably Kane. Probably Kane, I would say. I mean, I've gone for Gakpo. I'm already kind of triple. I don't want to be quad England in case we fly out of this tournament. Yeah, I know. That's why we've got moderators in the chat. But yeah, people do that. People spam. Whatever. It is what it is. There we go. There's one of the moderators in effect. Lovely. Thank you for that one, a turkey in a bush. Appreciate that, mate. Obviously, if he continues to spam, just whack him on mute for a bit. Whack him on mute for a bit. Boom, boom, boom. We've got about 5 minutes left till the end of the stream. I don't think we're going to hit 5k today, but we'll hit it at some point. Doesn't matter if we don't hit it today. What we're going to do before the end of the stream is we are going to go and raid someone. And I've found someone we're going to go and raid. So when that happens, what we're going to do is I'll put the link to their channel in. Just go over, subscribe, say FPL Tom sent you. I will, I'll come along as well. And we'll chat to them for a bit. Victor has McDonald's Wi-Fi. Bro, Victor's back in the chat being an absolute menace. You're going to be live before games? Daily before games? Not daily, no. Not daily. I have a full-time job. I can't do that. I posted my Twitter on team, mentioned you, see if you can see it. Let's have a look. I'm guessing this is the one, bro. Let's have a look. Ronaldo, Mbappe, Havertz. Havertz, I would take out. Mittelstadt, I would take out straight away. Those would be the two changes I'd make there. Havertz reportedly dropped. Mittelstadt reportedly dropped. So, yeah. El Shaarawy starting. I know. What a blast from the past. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Right. I think we're going to leave it there, guys, because there's nothing else we can really do prior to the deadline. We're not gonna hit 5k. We got close. We're 17 away. But what we're going to do is we're going to spread some love. All right. FPL MZ, I think his name is. He is closing in on 800 subs. All right. I'm gonna put this in the chat. What I want you guys to go and do, go over to his channel and go and give him some love. Okay. We're gonna go and send him some love. I'm gonna hop into the channel. What I want you to do is put FPL Tom Raid straight in the chat. So I'm gonna send the link in. We're gonna spread the love. All right. We're gonna go and help a smaller channel out. So get yourself over to his stream. I'll be in there for a little bit. I'll chat to him for a little bit. But yeah, go over there. Go and enjoy it. Stones and Walker, I think is very similar. I think Walker's probably got the slight attacking potential. But yeah, go over to the other stream. Go and give my boy some support. I can already see people in the chat. Go and subscribe to him. But yeah, go and put FPL Tom Raid. Go and show him some love. And yeah, all good stuff. I'll see you guys in a bit. But yeah, like I said, head over to FPL MV's stream. Nearly said it wrong. Jesus, 4 hours of streaming is a long time. But yeah, go over to his stream. Go and give him some love. Go and show him some support. And get him up to that 800 subs. But yeah, thank you very much for all the Euro stuff so far. We will hit that 5k at some point. Love you guys lots. See you in a bit.